Right, Alex. So we were talking about the English proficiency and how students with a score of overall of 5.5 and nothing below 5 are also acceptable at Adelaide College. So, hi everyone. Greetings from Pi International Education. My name is Sharik. I'm the head of business at Pi International Education, and today we have with us one of our esteemed guests from University of Adelaide College, Mr. Alex. Hi, Alex. How are you?
It's a wonderful time to be here.
Yeah, it's really nice to have you at our offices, and I'm really excited to do this session with you. We have been longing to do this with Adelaide College for a really long time now, and now that you're here, I think it's a good opportunity for our viewers to get to know more about University of Adelaide College, the wonderful programs, the city of Adelaide, and everything in between. So, আপনারা যারা দেখতেছেন আপনাদেরকে একটু জানাই যে ইউনিভার্সিটি অফ অ্যাডলেড কলেজ ইজ a college based in Adelaide. It is a pathway provider to University of Adelaide, which is a group of 8 university. আর আপনাদের রিসেন্টলি যাদের এইচএসসি রেজাল্ট বের হয়েছে বা এ লেভেলসের রেজাল্ট বের হচ্ছে সামনে বের হবে তাদের জন্য ইটস আ ভেরি গোল্ডেন অপরচুনিটি টু গেট টু নো অ্যাবাউট দ্য কলেজ অ্যান্ড দ্য pathway that leads to the University of Adelaide. Um, yeah, and all that Australia has to offer for you. So, Alex, let's talk about the foundation and the degree transfer programs first. Not being able to make it to University of Adelaide can still pursue their dream of studying over there through the pathway program, isn't it?
Definitely. And that's the main reason why we exist, because we understand that our young people have different journeys. And sometimes they may not have achieved the correct scores to gain direct admission to the university. As you may know, in that bachelor's level, the University of Adelaide normally takes 3.5 GPA for HSC, for example. And a lot of people may not be able to achieve that at the end of the HSC. So as Pathway College, the way we set it up is that we would like help our students achieve that dream of achieving an Australian qualification and coming to Australia to study. So for the foundation programs, we actually have two types of students that usually study STEM with us. The other type of student that studies the foundation program are those who we discussed earlier, who have failed to meet the 3.5 requirement GPA for direct entry into the university. For us at pathway programs, we could take 3.0, even 2.5 as well for HSC, and an IELTS requirement that's a lot lower than the one imposed by the university. So for IELTS, for example, it's 6.0. If nothing below, it's 6.5, nothing below 6. But for us at the college, we take people for 5.5.
So basically, a lot of students, as you said, during their high school, because of some reason, their grades fall off. They are not being able to score. So in HSC over here in Bangladesh, we have like a GPA 5, right? So the results are published at a score out of 5. And recently, a lot of the results got published for HSC 2023. Right, so let's talk a little bit more about the programs that are available at the degree transfer and foundation level. We have degree transfer in IT, we have business, engineering, sciences, health sciences. Let's dig into a little bit.
Yeah, that's right. And really great program match as well, right? So maybe just for the education overview is today, degree transfer is what the equivalent of diploma in some other thing. The point of difference with the degree transfer with us is that when they study the degree transfer at the University of Adelaide College, they already get into their program at the bachelor's level. Second year, on the first year, they already study the bachelor's courses, but we add supplementary subjects on that, right? So remember we talked about the pathway existing for students who do not meet the direct entry requirements. But with our program, they're able to start the degree with us with additional materials to help them address those gaps in there.
So basically, it's a transition. It's a smooth transition, right? A lot of people think that degree transfer programs are extra semesters or an extra year, unlike which is actually the foundation, right? But a lot of people think it. They have this misinformation that if I have to get into a degree transfer program, or if I'm going through a pathway program, then I'll have to study one semester or even 1 year extra. But that's not actually the case with University of Adelaide College, right? Because when you're getting into the degree transfer program, just like you mentioned, there are core courses and then there are supplementary courses that add to the syllabus, and then once they're done with it, they get into the second year of university at University of Adelaide. So again, pointing out to the viewers who are hearing us today, pathway or the degree transfer is not an extra year. It's actually a gateway for you to get into a group of 8 universities such as Adelaide. Highlight the entry requirements for like academic wise and also English proficiency, so that you know.
Yes, yeah. So our degree transfer program actually has 3 streams. So the first one would be the degree transfer standard, and we have the degree transfer accelerated and the degree transfer extended. So different types of programs for the students depending upon their achievement at HSC, right? So the first two, which is the degree transfer standard and the degree transfer, has a requirement of 3.0 or 3.5. So as you would know, the university would like to say 4.0 or above, right? Yeah. And for the degree transfer extended, it's a program for students who have scored a lot lower than what we expect. It's about 2.5 GPA.
Right, Alex. So we were talking about the English proficiency and how students with a score of overall of 5.5 and nothing below 5 are also acceptable at Adelaide College. So I mean, it's very astonishing because a pathway provider having providing a chance to the students to study at a group of 8 university also enables students to study there with just an overall score of 5.5. I know a lot of universities that are well ranked well below having higher requirements. So I mean, it's a very good opportunity because I think uh, the English proficiency is developed during the degree transfer program, right?
It is, yeah. So we will have some English courses during the first part of when they study the program. So that's addressed already. And the beauty of that is that because we are the preferred pathway provider to the University of Adelaide, our programs are co-designed together with the university. So it is really tailored to help the students achieve success in that regard. And even though they come in at 5.5, the university will not require them to show that they've already met 6.0. So after they finish the pathway part of the program, they would move on straight into the degree program that they have without further evidence of English, which is really great. So that's one worry that's taken out of the student's mind. They just have really to focus on studying those extra courses within the program and then move on seamlessly onto the program of choice at the university.
Moving forward, I mean, if we just get the idea regarding the costs, right? Because of course it plays a very important role in deciding which university to choose out of the lot. So what are the pricing, what is the range of the costs, and if there are any scholarships available to boost this?
So the degree transfer program starts at about 39,500 onwards. So it depends on the program of choice or the duration of the program that they have. So as we mentioned earlier, we have 3 streams, the standard one, accelerated and extended. So as an example, we talk about the standard program, a degree transfer that leads into engineering, for example, would cost the student about 41,500. But we also recognize that cost is a big factor in decision making. So in recognizing that, we have decided to consider the achievement of our students at HSC level and put in a merit scholarship in place. Could enjoy a scholarship of 10 to 25% scholarship as well.
See, again, a lot of students, I don't think they will even believe the fact that with a GPA of as low as 3.5 or 3, they can study at such an esteemed institute such as Adelaide, and even they wouldn't even believe the fact that they would be able to get in, let alone get scholarships. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a beautiful world for that matter. So let's talk about the intakes now. As in, the University of Adelaide College um, provides 3 intakes, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. So we have multiple intakes because we recognize the results and students' decision making take a long time. So the first major intake that we have is early in the year, which is February and March. And then we have a mid-year intake around June and July. And the third one is around October.
October, right? So the upcoming intake, I would think, is February. Yes, right. The February intake, yeah. So a lot of students, those whose results I think just got out recently. We have had H.S.C results that were published day before yesterday. So yeah, I mean, a lot of students who are hearing this, your results have just gotten out, and it's a very good opportunity to Australia and get to University of Adelaide College in the upcoming February intake. The applications are still open.
It is, yeah. And my advice is not to wait too long, because we know that we only look at results within the 12-month period of release. So if they have that results, come to Pi, speak with one of the friendly counselors here who know very well our programs and get advice from you guys.
Right, great. Yeah, so please come to any of our 4 branches, and we can have you dig deep into the University of Adelaide College's programs and the opportunities that lie ahead for you. And yeah, we can start the application process right away. Please feel free to contact any of our branches in the numbers given below. You can also visit any of our branches and take expert counseling. All our services are completely free of cost. Again, I would like to thank Alex for giving us some time and doing this session. Thank you once again. And it was a wonderful session. Wonderful to have you.
Thank you so much for having me. And thank you for the opportunity to speak about the programs that we have and also the city of Adelaide. And I hope to welcome you soon on campus.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, your offer and come to Adelaide, please look for me. I always like to welcome new students on campus and make them feel welcome, because that's what we stand for.
Thank you. All right. Thank you, guys.